You are entering an insane world. And so are we. Welcome everyone to part 7 of the Resident Evil 0 playthrough. We just made it into the church after one character had to stand on the pressure switch out there. And now that we stepped out...
Boss fight.
Yep. It's Batman!
No, it's Man-Bat.
But yeah, this is one of the most annoying bosses in the game. Because basically this thing flies all over the place in circles.
Oh, this is where the auto aim really doesn't work.
Not until later, actually. This thing is weak to the flame rounds from the grenade launcher, so try and save those for it if you can.
Oh,
this is the annoying part.
It sends its babies after you.
The auto aim fucks up every time, so your best bet is to try and get as many shots off on the bat as possible. And here's where things are going to get very, very annoying.
Because you're out of grenade shells.
Yeah. Yeah, have fun with that, by the way. Those little fuckers will just keep on slashing at you all the while Mommy Bat is trying to attack you. The bat's basic attacks, it will swoop around the area.
Whoa.
And it likes to pick you up as well. Just mash the buttons to get free of that.
Please tell me you don't take fall damage.
If you do die from that, though, it will take you up to a high height and just straight up drop you. Ah, put me down. Already went on a flying trip.
If only Batman was here, he would just jump on its back and then administer a cure.
And even Billy's feeling it. Or caution or yellow.
Yeah, imagine if you bring Rebecca here. Oh.
Yeah, sure. Oh boy.
Caution.
Caution orange. Remember folks, after caution orange, it's danger, which is your last leg.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But you have to admit, this bat comes out of nowhere.
It's more of an annoyance than anything. Like, I had quite a bit of trouble with this on my hard mode playthrough. Like, it got me down to caution orange like 2 or 3 times. It was ridiculous. Right, now that the bat's dead, we get to explore a new area. But first off...
You're going to save, aren't you?
Not sure, actually. I think I'm going back for the shells.
Oh, do you really want to go for that boss fight again?
No. Yeah, I'm going back for the shells. By the way, if you switch characters in the inventory, you will actually be playing as that character when you leave the inventory. So if you're playing as Billy, and then you open your inventory, then switch to Becky's inventory, and leave that while still highlighting her inventory, you'll be playing as her.
Ah, okay.
It's quiet. And where's the bat?
It's vanished. Oh, looks like you can get up there.
Guess what we need for this?
The hook shot.
Yeah. And if you didn't bring it with you, you have to go back to the fucking training facility. Through the balcony with monkeys.
Well, you mentioned that you need to pick it up so it appears in the wrecked train. Is it possible to completely miss the hook shot?
No, you need it to complete the train. It's mandatory.
It's me again.
By the way, we are still not done with this godforsaken thing. We have to use it at least 2 more times, actually.
Billy, what are you doing on the roof? Get down!
I'll be fine.
Then a gust of wind comes over.
You are dead. Nah, try Code Veronica. Because that game has a boss fight where you can actually fall off a ledge.
Why is there a circuit breaker at the back of a church?
I have no idea. It powers this elevator, by the way.
I never knew a church can have an elevators.
Well, it's Umbrella. Nothing's
Red
ordinary.
Herb, Red Herb, take it.
Maybe.
No!
We'll see in a minute if I take it. Remember, Billy can't do shit with it. Or do you want me to accidentally use it again by mistake?
That is a really nice wall.
Yeah, it looks like you can maybe walk through small gaps there, but you can't. And you don't have to step on the pressure plate now to get into the church. For some reason. Now, at this point, if you didn't bring the hook shot with you and you left it at the training facility, oh boy. Because you would have to go back in the new pathway. Remember the facility, the dome we were in earlier? It's lowered, so now it's on the balcony. where the fucking monkeys are.
Oh boy.
But you guys don't have to see that because I left all the items that I needed to bring with me in the dome. So we won't have to see any of them monkey bastards. Seriously, fuck the Eliminators. It's so easy to get stun locked to death by those things.
So would you rather put up with the hunters than the eliminators?
Yeah, hunters than eliminators. 0 hunters, not Resident Evil 3 hunters. Or the fucking sweepers in Code Veronica that can poison you. By the way, Veronica also has forced stealth segments, I believe, that if you fail them, lock you in a room with multiple hunters.
Well, so did RE6 for Jake's campaign.
Yeah, but I'm talking about classic Resident Evil.
No, I would say the most, in RE6, the one that's most unforgiving is the beginning of chapter 3 where you play as Sherry. If you get spotted, all you have is a stun rod, they throw you a Chihuahua with guns at you, and then one of them mutates into the pad.
Yeah,
all you have is a stun rod and no health.
There's no excuse for that. That's just ridiculous. That's Code Veronica levels of unforgiving. So now we're on to our new location. It looks like a library, but it's actually not. This is the lab.
Huh.
But in order to get to the upper floor, we have to use something.
What, James Marcus's diary. Trouble's unlikely, but I close my babies up. Ew.
Leeches.
To hide a leaf, put it in the forest. To open the capsule, the special stripping agent is necessary. No way spent. Thank you.
Oh, too bad.
You said you were
I gave
gonna
you more than enough time to read all the other stuff, so if you weren't reading that quickly enough, too bad.
Frick.
Well, more time than you gave everyone else. Basically.
Well, let's be honest, nobody really cares about the files.
By the way, that zombie that's lying down there will get up much later as you're progressing through this area, so be ready for it. Whoever, you have to leave one of the characters down on this floor.
Because I see that transfer thing again.
Yeah, we need the hook shot again.
It's me again.
Send Becky up here because she has the mixing set and you're going to need it here. Because, oh man, if you send Belly up here, you're in for a lot of backtracking. And I do mean a lot. So I'm taking
the grenade launcher.
Yeah, the bare essentials I need to help Becky get by here. And since Belly's going to be down here for a while, I just give Becky the better handgun. Because it's got the better firing rate as well. Plus it also has the critical headshot
With
chance.
the scope attachment, yeah.
Whoever you send up here, make sure you have the character that's down here equipped with a weapon as well.
Yeah, you're going to fight the enemies with ink.
No.
Wait,
Maybe
that's what did you just squirt the ink into their eyes? They'll be blind temporarily and you can go buy them. Switching costumes again.
Back to the nurse outfit. Well, the nurse to the rescue shot. I really like this one.
No, I like the black one with the... I like the black one.
No, the umbrella logo?
I like that t-shirt.
Why am I leaving the ammo?
Maybe...
Or am I just making space for something?
Maybe you just want to be the added challenge.
No, I've already got a healing item there, so... This is me trying to plan ahead, because this next part is really dangerous, because there's a leech zombie up there, by the way, as soon as you go into that room. Whoever you send up will have to deal with a leech zombie. And this one I do kill because it is directly in the way of an item that I need to get.
Let me guess, 2 grenade shells?
I'm not sure actually. Let me see. I think I brought the acid rounds with me as well, and I'll need those later. You'll see why. Yeah, right around that corner is where the leech zombie will be.
Is that gasoline? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gas tank. It's empty, isn't it?
Yeah. No. There he
Da
is.
da 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 da.
Shut it! Now, I didn't bring the grenade launcher up here for the leech zombie. I went for the Molotovs here.
So you have to wait till it completely mutates before you can attack
start
it again.
shooting it before it finishes changing its form there, but it can sometimes attack you right from the off bat.
So when the leech zombie's red like that, it means that's it. It's on its last stage.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, after you kill a leech zombie, I don't know if it only applies to with weaponry, but I think I've had it happen before with Molotovs as well. Basically, After you've killed a leech zombie and you've been out and out of the room a few times, there'll be leeches running around and they will function exactly the same way they did in the train, where they will sap your health and stuff and latch onto you.
But since they're leeches, you can just walk over them.
Yeah. If they're directly on the ground.
Collection of lure samples.
Now, do you guys remember what I was talking about with the chemicals? You need to... Oh, fucking inventory.
Don't tell me this is the same as that one in Remake where you have to carry this nitroglycerin gas
nothing
tank
as
and
dangerous
walk.
as that. Because that thing leads to instant death if you run with it, by the way, folks. A key item at the end of Remake. You have to clear out the area of enemies before you grab it.
Because you have to walk while carrying that in your inventory.
I heard you can fire your handgun, but nothing else. So...
Like, it even says when you pick it up, be careful, this is highly explosive.
Running
may cause a fatal explosion.
And fatal is highlighted in red. So yeah, here I am just heading in here and leaving the hook shot. Because we will have to actually use it again in this room later.
You love that hook shot, don't you?
No one likes it. So if any of you guys have completed this game before, you know exactly why no one likes the hook shot.
Only for Batman to come around and then say, no, I'll make this into a grapple gun. That'll save you whining all over the place.
No, this'll work instead.
No, can you imagine that? Because it's exactly the same style. He takes that hook shot and replaces it with the remote electric charge from Arkham City.
I love how that knocks armored mooks straight to the ground. Like, they don't even just get shot, they just fall straight to the ground.
I should get back to the Arkham series. It's been a while.
Yay, City's the next game.
But don't know when I'm going to do it, though.
Aww. City has the best story.
No, it's not that. It's when you're a Let's Play channel, you have this thing called Gamers Blog. Yeah. Ever heard of that? You can have the most extensive video game library you can ever have, and you still have the hardest time picking something
Wouldn't
to play.
That be Block?
Yeah, Gamers Blog.
Alright, now, remember what I was saying earlier about the mixing set being mandatory to complete the game? You need to combine a green and red chemical together to get a stripping agent, which is what the file downstairs was telling us. And you have to combine it with this leech sample.
Right, okay.
Then it will change into it's either I think it's a blue leech charm that we'll get soon, and you have to send it down to Billy because there's a room up here that you can't actually get into yet without a green, I believe, leech charm.
Well, how thin you're setting the medic up to the lab.
Now, you see that zombie lying on the bottom right there? Don't run into it; it will grab you. So as long as you don't ever run it.
Gas chamber?
No, we can't get hit by it.
Oh, is that what that is? It's a gas chamber.
Yeah, there's actually a body in there. I don't know how they ended up in there. Unless they were thrown in there somehow. Yeah, blue leech charm. Now we need to send that bit down to Billy. You know the little item lift we saw down on the bottom floor? There's one up here as well.
Leech growth records. February 3rd, administrating tea into 4 leeches.
This is basically your hint for the next puzzle.
Afterwards, no major changes observed. February 10th. 7 days since administration of tea, rapid growth of double fur, former size of transformation emergent, spawn successful, they double their numbers in 1 hour, but
8. So you lose 2. 6.
Then lost half, so 3.
3.
Is this a combination code?
Yeah, for a key item. We're going to find a key item soon that we have to put on a door, and then we have to put in the right combination for it.
What? Wait, that said 30 and... Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
I'll have to play that back.
There's not usually very many spelling mistakes in these sort of games.
No, it reminds me of there was a line in Sonic Heroes actually where Eggman is saying you made quite a mess, but the subtitle is saying you made quite a mess. It's like, you may quit now.
Careful. Oh, fuck. You see that? He was nowhere near me and he still grabbed me. I hate that shit. Here I am just using the Molotovs on the zombies.
And you missed.
No, I hit one of them because you heard the zombie going, oh, that means it died. The first aid spray there as well, which I do grab. Oh yeah,
nice.
That is why I gave her the enhanced handgun. Critical headshots.
Green chemical mixing set. Where's the red one?
I'm going back for it actually, and the poison gas room. Because you
Dr.
will need
Marcus,
to...
so Dr. Marcus disappeared 20 years ago as a result. The reason became clear that the train facility of Dr. Marcus will not here exactly, but
underground.
progenitor. That's the flowers
Yeah.
in RE5, yeah.
Yeah, I know we just used the red and green chemicals together to make the stripping agent for the sample, but here's the thing: add both the green chemical and the red chemical into your mixing set again as soon as you possibly can. You will thank me later because we will need them again at the end of the game, and the game gives you no indication about that aside from maybe
This is where you put the leech.
the green one, but we only have a blue one, so we have to send it down
So you send the blue one to Billy here.
to Billy, and we can get into another room which will give us
The green one.
key items that we need to progress.
Okay. Well,
Seriously, man, Becky's so fucking fragile. I only took one bite from that zombie.
well, as a famous character once said, humans are such a fragile machine.
Do you know who was that quoted that? Do you know?
Carl in Detroit, Become Human.
Oh,
Go-
I thought you were about to say Carl Walking Dead.
No, that game's awesome. Go buy it.
I still need to play it. Actually, I've not been able to get it yet.
I'd say hold off because I think we have something planned for that.
Yeah. You've also got cons coming up as well. So I need to save up my money. As you saw there, I've just grabbed the chemicals right now for the sake of having them for later. Because you will need the stripping agent again at the end of the game. Door loading.
Can you imagine the classic Resident Evil game without the... If they actually had the option to say, do you want the doors to be loading screens or not?
Well, it's kind of like that when you just skip them. In like Resident Evil, one of the PC versions, very free and Deadly Silence. That room right there is locked.
That music must get annoying though, when you're constantly hearing it every
Yeah.
time you get a leech zombie.
Yeah, it does get kind of annoying. It's a really good music piece though.
Not after you've heard it 30 times in 1 minute.
Well, it doesn't play. Well, it's not as bad as Unleashed's battle theme.
Need I say it?
Yeah, and you can't put anything like a shotgun or grenade launcher in there, so don't try it.
No, can you imagine if there was a futuristic game where a style Resident Evil game where you can say take an item that's 2 slots big and then you just shrink the object down and then you can bring it back up.
Use it anymore.
No, you're able to bring the object back up to regular size once you put it away somewhere.
Now, from this point on, I just simply avoid every leech zombie in the game. As you saw right there, it's really easy to avoid them when they're changing forms there.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is after you come back out because they don't change their possessions.
Take the red and green herb.
No, Billy can't combine them.
Just keep them in
The
your
time it
inventory.
takes me to pick up the item is time the leech zombie has to move in on me. You actually have invincibility frames while you're picking up an item, and that's actually what saved me from dying on my hard mode playthrough. I came so close to dying for the first time in that playthrough.
And why is there a random skeleton here?
I don't know. Now, this is a key item that we'll need later.
A colleague photo?
James, to commemorate your graduation. I think it's at 1993.
Ah, that young man is a young James Marcus.
Or maybe...
Is.
That guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
This cutscene will change if it's Billy or Becky reading the book.
No, I saw him in the image and it looks just like him. It's a young Marcus. So, whoever this... But how can he be alive in 2 forms?
He's not. That's the thing. Billy just said it right there. It has to be his son or grandson.
No, it looks just like a young Marcus if it's a graduation.
It looks like him. Now, drop this one zombie. Immediately grab this and get out, because that other zombie you just saw lying there will get up as soon as you
And you
grab
send
this.
that up to Rebecca.
Yeah. Just don't bother with him. Again, you don't have to blow away everything in sight.
Then again, if you saw Red Battle, you would instantly think to shoot it.
Yeah. Resident Evil 3 was actually the first to let you do that as well. It would let you target environmental hazards around the area.
Well, then again, what was it the people that say that it was Resident Evil 4 that did all the whole action stuff, when in reality they've been doing that since 2? Like, you were able to carry the Magnum as a main gun. So
I think 2 is more straight up horror just because of how horrifying it is when it comes to all how crazy that game is. Like, that was where things started getting really crazy when it came to everything. Like, the horror atmosphere in 2 is amazing.
Well, what about the most recent one that they've done in terms of Resident Evil 7?
7 was the reset button the franchise needed, I would say. The only thing I was wondering if they were going to stick with first person for the rest of the games, because I love RE7, don't get me wrong, but I just prefer when I can actually see my character, you know. But I do love RE7. Like, I went out of my way to platinum and everything. I completed it on Madhouse, which is no fucking joke, by the way. Jack Baker moves almost as fast as Usain Bolt. I'm serious. Like, take a look at the gameplay footage from Madhouse, and Jack Baker's no fucking joke. It is advanced mode from Resident Evil 1, but in RE7. Right, I'm giving Billy the shotgun for when that zombie gets back up.
Doing a little spin there before you go. Be fitted if you were in the
earlier in the shotgun.
No, if you had the nurse outfit on, it would have been like the closest to Rebecca doing a ballet.
That one part earlier, you were like wondering what the fuck are you doing? I was spinning in that room where I got the black statue and shotgun. I was just running around in circles and aiming, just waiting for the zombie to get back up.
Holy fuck! Why did you give me bullets? I was expecting a green leech.
Oh, too bad. You'll have to wait another minute.
Do you know?
I think I'm trying to manage.
That's one. In fact, look at that. You know, ever since the classics, you're able. That's the fastest way to reload is to combine ammo with your gun. But they got rid of that completely in 4.
Yeah, because they knew people would just use it to save themselves.
But then they brought it back again in Resident Evil 5.
Alright. You kind of needed it there though because of the hectic chaos.
And they got rid of it. They didn't bring it back in RE7, didn't they? I know they didn't bring it back in 6. You had to manually reload.
I don't think it's in 7.
Yeah, you have to manually reload.
Yeah, again, do not ever manually reload in classic Resident Evil. Always reload in a fight anyway.
Especially if you're up against like the likes of Nemesis.
Oh yeah, Nemesis. In fact, why are you even fighting him in the first place? You should be running away. On hard mode especially, he is no joke.
Well, you do get good rewards if you go out of your way to
if you don't
him.
get face palmed.
Or Orly Japan.
Right. Sad thing is, someone's probably made like manga or something like that off that.
Apologies, folks. I've got the hay fever.
What's even more disturbing, there is actually a market for that shit in Japan as well. It's like, good for you guys, but yeah, it's not for me. Thanks. That zombie there, I will get up as well later on.
Please tell me is it just the blue and green leeches, or is there a red one?
No, there's no red one. Actually, now we have the leech charms, it's a good time to bring it up. Once you complete the game the first time, you will unlock a special mode called Leech Hunter mode, where you essentially go around the entire training facility picking up red and blue leech charms. You cannot remove them from your inventory. They are stuck in there. 10 per inventory slot. And the goal is to get as many as possible. Some of them are hidden in real dick-headed locations.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to. And also, there's enemies roaming the training facility as well. And they also respawn a certain batch of enemies as well once you've collected a certain amount. It's the sort of minigame you need perfect planning for, and you need to get all the every single one of the leech charms if you're going for the platinum.
Okay.
The difficulty of Leech Hunter will be dependent on the difficulty you completed the game in. So I'm on normal right now, so if I loaded this file for Leech Hunter mode, it would be normal difficulty.
Take the first aid spray.
I think I straight up use it actually, because I already have a full healing item with me right now. We'll see. Or I might be saving it.
Looks like you're saving it. Unless you're going in circles like your head. Heyo!
No, that's Waluigi. Seriously, Peppa Pig just destroys everything.
Here he goes again with that fucking Luigi voice, folks.
What Luigi voice? It was just a phase. It's gone now. If you run into that zombie there, it will grab at your feet and start biting you, so just avoid it.
So that's the agent.
Yeah, this will neutralize the gas so that we don't end up on a one-way trip back to the title screen. I don't think there's even any way to get in there without doing this anyway. The lock actually doesn't... Yeah, just unlock the door. The door isn't unlocked until after the gas has been destroyed.
Keep out of this room, or else!
Keep out. Fuck you. That zombie will get up immediately, and there'll be
so
another one
this
that gets up right there. So, again, don't let them overwhelm you, because again, it's highly likely that being grabbed by 2 or more zombies leads to instant death on normal and above.
But once you see the blood on the floor, that's it.
Yeah. If you don't ever like shoot at that zombie on the floor or aggro it or run into it somehow, it won't ever like attack you. See, it's still there because I'm auto aiming. That's how the game lets you know if there's still an enemy in the room.
Okay.
Breeding room key. We're gonna need some heavy weaponry to safely get what's in there.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah. With acid rounds.
Hunters.
Yeah.
Fuck.
2 of them. You only fight if you take the right path through the game. You only ever have to fight, I believe, 6 hunters. That's the pathway I take for this playthrough. So, what? Knocking shit over.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Trying to fuck up my exit. Okay, got the grenade launcher, and again, I'm not going. Yeah, because I'm paranoid, I go back to save again. So we'll see you guys in the next part.